YouTube world, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you checking out my channel. Today I got an IWI X95 that I recently purchased. I received this a few days ago. However, I was on a business trip, so I had not been able to get my hands on it. That said, got it here today. I've already opened it and taken it out of the box just to look at it, but I thought I'd show you what you get once you purchase one of these. I'm also going to compare it to another Tavor that I have, actually the original Tavor that I've had for a couple years, and a quick overview of what I think of this X95 firearm. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and unbox it. All right. So now that we got that Tavor X95 out the box, these are the contents that it comes with. It comes with a X95. Sorry, can't really see it. Tavor X95 instruction manual. It comes with the PMAG. It does have a window, so it's pretty cool. It's a Gen 3. It's got a lock, and my favorite, the IWI cleaning kit. Now this kit, just like the Tavor, it's really good. It's pretty good. I mean, comes in a really nice package. Comes with this is to clean your chamber. So you clean it from the back, through the back of the you remove the butt pad there, and then you insert this and then you clean that. This comes with some pretty solid steel rods. Comes with two QD mounts and the side adjustment tool. Here it is, side adjustment tool. Comes with a little plastic bottle so you can put your lube in there. And it comes with your bore and chamber brushes. Now to the Tavor. I decided to pick this up just because I love the Tavor. I thought it was one of the best firearms I've ever owned. I've had a SCAR, I've had an ACR, and the Tavor has been my favorite thus far. For sure. It is my second favorite firearm, next to an AR-15 type of rifle. The Tavor, like I said, it's my second favorite weapon, and I like it. I actually think if it wasn't because the parts are not as readily available as an AR-15, I would think that the Tavor would be the perfect uh, combat rifle, survival rifle, military rifle, just an all-around uh, best rifle. The reason I say that is because it's got such a compact size, is extremely reliable, it's pretty accurate, it's modular enough, and it's got a track record to back it up. So there are barrels for the Tavor available, and accessories and parts on their website, which is really good. That's more than other manufacturers could say, like FN, right? That they don't really keep that many parts in stock for their FN SCARs, ACR. Forget about it. Bushmaster, forgot about that rifle a long time ago. So yeah, I mean, this rifle to me would be the best rifle out there if parts were just a little bit cheaper and more available. Anyway, let's move on and let's take a look at the Tavor real quick, and then I'll compare it to my other Tavor, the older Tavor. So some of the new features that this version of the Tavor has, as opposed to the first generation, is most notably the mag release, which is now here as opposed to back here. Some people I've read and seen a video that they think this is a little bit too close to the trigger, which it is. Luckily, my fingers are not that long, so I could release the magazine uh, here with no problem. But it is a little bit too close to the trigger. So that's changed. Also, as you can see here, it's the back end is a little bit more flush. It actually is flush now, and so is the bolt catch. I mean, the bolt release. So they flushed that down. I've actually liked it the way the Tavor has the bolt release uh, sticking out a little bit, and I'll show you why. But I mean, I like this just the way it is. It's fine. I have no problem. I had also gotten used to the mag release being here. The reason why, because this was also moved forward. The reason I liked the mag release here was because as soon as the magazine was done, I would use the back on my thumb to release the magazine, quickly load a magazine, and then I would push back with my arm on the bolt release. So it would be all one motion when reloading a new magazine. It will go from here to here, releasing, inserting, and releasing the bolt. So, but no big deal. I like the ergonomics a little bit better on this, so that's okay. Also, as you can see, the X95 now has some rail covers here, here, and on the other side as well. It is also a little bit slimmer than the other Tavor, and I read that the polymer that they use, or the material that they're using on the X95, is a little bit different. It's supposed to resist UV a little bit better. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm not in the desert. What else is new here? Obviously, the new grip, the pistol grip. Um, this is removable, so that's good. And then you could use a grip without the little hand stop or whatever this is. Everything is slimmer. The whole frame is of the rifle is slimmer. The barrel is the same. It's still 1 in 7 twist, cold hammer forged barrel, made in Israel. Good barrel. And the sides are still the same. Now let me go ahead and pick it up. That way you can see what it looks like from the other side as well. All right, there's the magazine inserted, and as you can see, oh, by the way, the magazine is empty. There's nothing in there. It's a magazine that came with Tavor. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention: the trigger pack on the Tavor has also changed. It is definitely way better than the original Tavor, by a mile. It feels a lot lighter. I think they said it's around 6-7 pounds. Yeah, and I think it's about more closer to 7 pounds, but it for some reason it feels a little bit lighter. I'm not sure why. The trigger's still the same. I really don't like this trigger. I didn't like it in the Tavor before. I don't like it now. So, granted, this trigger is mechanism is just the same as the other Tavor. I'm gonna be replacing this trigger and putting a Geissele Sabra. The trigger pack, I'll never change that. This trigger pack is awesome. I like the way it feels, and I'll be leaving it there. Anyway, yeah. So as you can see, mag release. It could be pretty short, but my fingers are not that long, so it works okay. Um, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it works. Mag releases. Mag release is also on the other side. Charging handle, it's closer to you now, so it's easier to rack. sights still the same, so you can see. It's got that tritium, whatever it's called, in there, just like the other. And as you can see, it is slimmer than the other Tavor, from the first generation. So it also feels lighter than the other one because it is slimmer. And for some reason, it also feels shorter. I'm not sure why, but it feels great. I'm glad I picked one of these up, and I think everybody should. The X95 is an awesome rifle. By the way it looks, and if it's as reliable as Tavor, yeah, that's great. So that's it. That's the Tavor. I mean the X95. Now let me go ahead and bring my Tavor so I could compare it, and you can see what it looks like. Alright guys, so here's both of my IWI rifles. One's the X95, the other's the Tavor, first generation. So as you can see, there's the differences on the charging handle. This one's closer to you as opposed to this charging handle, which you got to reach out a little bit more. Now obviously mine's got a couple modifications on it already. I have in Midwest Industries handguard. This is the extended version. I have the Geisley Sabra trigger. I didn't change the trigger pack, just the trigger. And also I have the Manticore arms butt pad. Although I like the way the pad feels, I don't like the grooves back here. I don't shoot with a chest rig most of the time, so they kind of dig in your chest, but whatever. Anyways, as you can see, also the grip on the Tavor is a little bit more angled. You can't change the grip on the Tavor just like you could here. And like I was saying, the reason I liked the Tavor was because as soon as I was done shooting, I would use the back of my hand to hit the mag release. I would then load a magazine. Once the magazine was loaded, I would then just use the bottom part of my hand to hit the bolt. And I got used to that. It worked well. Now I gotta learn to use the mag release here, and still use the bolt release here, but no big deal. I like the X95 better. If you are looking to purchase either one of these rifles, I would definitely advise you to go with the X95. Not that the X95 is out there. Definitely the Tavor is going to be cheaper. So if you could get this one for $1,500, man, pick that up. Great rifle for $1,500. You get a lot of rifle for $1,500. Yes, the trigger's going to suck, but I don't mind the pack, the weight on the pack. I mind the feel of the trigger. Once I put this trigger, the Sabra trigger here, it feels like 2 pounds lighter. As a matter of fact, I used a gauge, and it went from like 10 and a half to like 8.5. So yeah, it did lose some weight, maybe because of the angle on the trigger. So, and also there's a way to tighten up the trigger with a little screw that the Sabra trigger comes with. So it helped out. Let me go ahead and turn the Tavor so you can see the other side. Alright, as you can see, the sights are on this side. Well, both sides. But the sights here are exactly the same on both. And the the rails, right? The rails I didn't go over the rails, but see how the Tavor has the rails here. Now the X95 has them here. They are released like so. You got some QD Slinks QD attachments here, and on the other side is right here, but just on the other side. The Tavor just got a QD attachment down here. So I don't know. I don't remember I had it on the other side. Oh yeah, it's got another one right here. All right, YouTube. So thanks for dropping by. Thanks for checking out my video. Next in line would be taking the X95 to the shooting range and having some fun with it. I will be using suppressor. By the time I'll be using it and recording a video on shooting it, I'll be transferring the trifecta muzzle device onto this X95, and I will also be using an EOTech optics. So stand by and wait for the shooting video as well, and what I think about it as I start using it more and more. That will be my my go-to Tavor from now on. Well, actually, not yet. I got to see how I feel with it and get used to the mechanics. But this X90, I mean the Tavor here, this Tavor, the original Tavor, has been my go-to rifle. I trust this rifle in my life. It's got a suppressor, and I have it sitting there ready, locked and loaded as my go-to firearm. Well, not firearm, but my go-to rifle, if need be. So maybe we could do that, make the transition into the X95. Granted, it works all well. Thanks for dropping by, and talk to you soon.